Hello all good people from Amed. Kind of sad feeling today because if you saw yesterday's episode, there was an interview or kind of discussion with Alex. Alex is another course director who became a course director just before the lockdowns and never had any chance to do any IDC. And now he's actually kind of forced to leave it all just because there's no way to survive for him. He cannot go back to the Philippines, he cannot stay here because where's the point to stay here if you cannot work? The only thing what saves me here is just because I've been living already before the pandemic, and that's why the people kind of know that I'm here, and they sometimes take some courses on and that's kind of saves us, but he has no any chance to do it yet. But the talk is not about Alex or any one of us. It's like more about the talk about the survival, and there's a question why we are in a diving. So if there is a no diving, so why we are not doing something else? Like for example, I'm a gardener, I have a grade of I'm a gardener or landscape architecture. I have a grade in tourism and I have a grade in law, right? So I can be a lawyer maybe. I quit everything. I finally decided that it's a time to live and do something I love. This is so important in our lives, to do something not for money but because you love. And I'm not crying here. I'm just talking about the principles, and I'm just talking about the dreams, and I'm just talking about something which warming our hearts, and that's why we keep going. And it's like we are kind of artists, and you know, the artist doesn't have to starve. If you want to be good in something, then you have to focus on this one thing, and you have to put all your energy and all yourself into this one thing, and then only then you can be good. Of course, there is this idea that I will do something which will give me the money, and then I will do something I love. But it doesn't really work like that, and that's what we were talking yesterday with Alex. I was telling Alex, I'm trying to motivate him, and I said, Alex, don't worry about that. You will do this IT stuff, but you still can do instructor. And I was reading in his eyes that he don't really believe in it. Yes, sometimes he will collect the groups, but again, the people will follow. The people will follow you not based on your past, but the people will follow you because you're doing it now. And that's what I felt from Alex, and that's what I'm actually also feeling, that it's not really the perfect formula of success. And I know Alex, if he's doing something, that he's doing it really good, and definitely he will succeed in all this IT stuff, and maybe one day we will hear about some amazing apps he been developed. But you know how many times I've been thinking about the same what Alex just did. You know what actually saves me? I think it's all of you who believe in me, and it's kind of, I'm all the time trying to prove you that I can do it. I can do it, and it's like kind of it's my character that always says me, no way. I will die, but I will do it. And if you want to be good in something, you definitely have to sacrifice something. That's what we've been sacrificing for this dream. Is we clearly know that we have to earn our pension funds by ourselves. So no one will pay us ever any pensions. Just because simply if we pay here taxes in Indonesia, but we are not Indonesia citizens, no one will pay us. I think it's we just sacrificing this comfortable financial life. Yeah, so I just know that tomorrow we will have amazing diving again in Chandidasa. We will meet our lovely students and we will get a really big dose of the positivism, and everything will be good again. 12 years we've been living from diving.
Yes.
Nothing else. In the past we were also offering the tours and canyoneering.
Yeah. But it was like a
But
part of the
yeah.
diving trip.
So, may I ask you, everything I said before, it was only my opinion, but you are the part of the team. Do you agree that if you want to be good in something, then you have to be 100% into it? You cannot split these things with something else, like...
Yeah. For example, my hobby is for baking. I really like baking cakes and something like that. But I cannot diving and bake cakes for selling. Many our customers said, Laura, you should bake cakes, then you can sell. But if I will split, I will try to do two things, like a diving at the same time baking. Somewhere I will miss something. Maybe I will lose that quality of my cakes, or I will be so tired and I will be not able to give full service while we diving. So my choice, better stay like a dive guide, like a dive instructor, but when I will have a free time, I can bake for my friends. You can dive in the same dive site every day. Like I told in the previous videos when we spoke about macro diving, macro photography. Here in the house reef, I can dive every day, and every day there is something new. Yeah, and if I will not dive some 6 months, I will not know what's going on.
You will lose the contact with the reef. So basically, conclusion.
Yeah.
Can you combine, let's say, half of your day you do something which gives you income, and the second part of the day you do, for example, something you love?
You know, maybe I can, but there's a question. I want it.
No, it's you want it because you need to live.
Oh yeah, then I can combine. Then
you
I
can combine,
try.
or can you be 100% in something? Is this switch is good for you?
100% I will not be perfect in all both things. I should be 100% good in some one thing.
Mm-hmm. Like I said previously, I've been thinking about going online, but if I'm going online, that I'm going to definitely will be connected with the diving. Like I will sell, I don't know, some online courses, how to sell diving, how to do something else. It's just an idea. At the moment I haven't been really, of course I've been really thinking about, because I had a lot of time, and there was a lot of these moments when I thought that we cannot survive only from diving anymore. Sometimes people give up just before the finish, and I think it's just really important just to keep going and cross that line before you give up.
Yeah.
So that's why, don't worry, we're gonna stay in diving. We're gonna stay, you will still will be able to dive with us. You will be still able to learn from us. That was Martin and Laura from Amed, full of hope, full of energy, and full of full of
Love.
full of patience, full of love, full of patience. And we definitely will wait for the moment when everything will be open. Until that moment, we still have a time to think about our future, how to be more efficient, how to be more protected with all these financial addictions. All right, thank you very much for watching. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. By the way, please follow Ocean Dive League, not only me, and subscribe our channel, my channel, and also Ocean Dive League channel. And see you tomorrow again. Bye.